All right, well, welcome back. We heard a lot of great things from our leaders about things that's happening in the month of January, but we got to keep this going because this is a mantra here, a very special quote that Janice Bell Plato ended up sharing with us in our WhatsApp. And what does it say? If January is the month of change, February is the month of lasting change. So January is for dreamers and February is for the doers. So let's keep it going because this is amazing. February is that month that we're going to be doing a lot of great things. And what are those things that we're going to be doing in the month of February, Jackie? Let's see what that is. And it's a little thing because guess what? Deep was sharing with us in that business meeting that we ended up having. She said, you know what? We have to start from the heart. And we ended up having one of our board of directors, Helen Wells, shared with her. She started doing the calls from the bottom of heart, sharing and caring and speaking to others. And there's something here by Tony Robbins that Deep shared with us. Leaders spend 5% of their time on the problem, and 95% of their time on the solution. So what? Get over it and let's start crushing it. You got what it takes. Let passion drive everything you do. And we're going to start building this momentum. And it starts by beginning with what we get started. And Jackie, with that being said, play this beautiful video that relates to everything that we're talking about in the month of February.
Oh, bear with me really quick.
Building the momentum begins right now. All right, ladies, let's get this going. I am loving that inspirational quote, especially with that seed. You know, when you plant that seed, it doesn't matter. We don't know where it's going to go and where it's going to lead. You saw that beautiful forest. That's where we are at the moment. We're going to spread the love. We're going to share a lot of great opportunity of what Jaffa has done for us. For everybody to have an understanding of why we're here and why we're standing here and why we continue growing in this business. And with that, we have some great news for you. There's new news. There's a couple of things we're going to share with you, which is the first thing is about the programs that we're working with, things with literature, and also we're going to do the national recognition. There's a lot of great things that we're seeing that's going to be shared in 2022. And with that being said, we have the following, the program changes. You already know about the program changes. You know about that beautiful number 50 with that $50. Do you have any questions when it comes to the requirement of the sales, that minimum order for the consultants, or that commission override where we're looking at $50 when you're actually placing your order? Any question that you have offhand, please put it in the chat box and we'll relate to you. We'll get back to you if there's anything that you have some kind of questions or doubt, and we'll make sure that we're able to answer that for you.
Okay, Luz. So thank you for that. You got to go run the chat box for a few quick minutes. So again, remember, we know you know this, but this is your chance as leaders to have us live one time again. In case you have any questions, this is a time to use your chat box about manager maintenance, $50 minimum order, and the retail sales of all programs. Now I'm going to make you think. Okay, Luz is in the chat for any questions. She's going to write them down. We're going to come back to you live, and then we're going to head into your empowerment segment. This is new. We're not doing this to show you a slide. This is leader mindset. You have 6 new literature pieces: consultant guide, The product catalog, which we know is only virtual. We can't do paper, you guys. So don't ask, we can't do it. It's not available in this economy and market today. We have the VIP Club program brochure. We have my favorite, the Jafra Leadership Guide. That's the best product brochure we have. And the compensation plan, those two, I don't know, they kind of hit my heart. Those are the things that I know most, every detail. I want you to too. Okay, you can't grow leaders if you don't show it and know it. So those two guides, and then your policy and procedure. If you want to know about sampling, go to policy and procedure. Okay, don't ask Jose. He doesn't write policy procedure. I know he got caught off guard. He's like, oh my gosh, don't worry about it. Just go into all of your literature. Okay, what I want you to pause, you don't need to type, but my goodness gracious, do you as a leader market these brochures? Luce and I can't do all of these things in every meeting. This is for you as a leader. We do the corporate view. Now you do your weekly coaching. You do your monthly team gatherings. I don't care if they're in Zoom or in a room. Your new consultant onboarding, your future leaders. Do you show them the book to find future leaders so that they even know what we have to be a leader? It's not about sponsoring. It's about everything on the table. And do you then onboard your new managers with all of these tools, your new VIPs to create VIPs? This is reset. New to me, change is the best thing in the world because you're like, I forgot about these, Jackie. There's 6 brochures. I don't even show them. I don't even know where they are. That's okay. We're all new. We're all working from a different heart in February 2022. So this is a time, we'll come back to the open audience in a minute, to just pause and say, whoa, I need to add these to my list of tools. I bring this up. I know you saw this at the virtual event. I know you saw this at the business meeting. I'm going to help you as a leader. You know, recruiting and recognition are the 2 ways to grow indirect selling, fastest and best and most happiest heart, like Happy Helen. These are 7 categories, okay? I'm going to focus on 6. Top personal website orders. We did this last month in our strategic recognition thoughts for you with your team. Thank you, Jafra. They are bringing us now fabulous gifts. You're going to hear about that in a minute. Top in skincare sales. These are training topics to every meeting. These are coaching topics to your future leaders, to your VIPs. Again, every month you pause and you say, if these are some of my categories, okay, what am I going to do in training this month? So top in personal sponsoring, top in the most, Helen's on this one, highest number of consultants sponsoring in the central branch. That does not include you. It's the most number of consultants who are sponsoring, okay? Not one who does 10. It's the most like Helen's having. The top leader with the highest number of VIPs. You know we do this every single month for you. But if you're a district leader, you want to be developing your leaders to grow in all of these categories and mostly VIPs. And then micro influencer. 1, you got to lead by example. 2, are you spotlighting somebody? I was having fun. I know we spotlighted Evelyn over on Training Tuesday. Jose mentioned Evelyn Abernathy. I spoke on our director call yesterday. I love Jackie Elf. She's got the Desert Romance product and she's sitting in the desert. Like, how cool is that, right? So I love little things like that, catching each other. I want you to know this. This is super important. Down at the bottom, pause leaders. If this is National Reco, what will it be like in a year when your team and you are being a part of national recognition? It begins now in what you train, coach to, and start to recognize. See what Jafra has, see what you need to do like Helen's doing. Where else can you get training on this? You got JVU. You want to know how to sponsor, you want to know how to teach them sales and how to use their websites. You've got Training Tuesdays and JVU. There's training there. You also have setting monthly team goals. Thank you, Happy Helen. The quarterly team bonus. You want to grow a district, you can't do it without the quarterly bonus. You think I'm joking? I'm not. It will not happen without that. So if you keep saying, I want to go to DM3, I want to be a DD, that's the #1 priority that you put all of your energy to. VIP seating, VIP backgrounds. We talked about that. Helen's got San Fran. Make one for your team with your team logo and it says VIP and they only get it when they're in the VIP club. Make this fun and crazy. Go back to the training last month on strategies for recognition. You even have all the slides ready to go. join with new, have everybody join with the buddy. We'll talk about that later. And why not go back to 66 faces? I think Norma Lopez did that years ago, and I still think it's brilliant. There's 66 conversations, and why not 66 faces? So we brought this to you not for information, but do you have strategies to grow and develop people to be winners like you? So that leads us to, let me just pause before we go into our next two guest sharers. Come back to the audience. Luce, my happy chat girl, tell me, what do we got going on out there?
Okay, so we did have a question about the promoting manager. Do they still need to have 7 consultants with at least 300 retail sales? Yes, they do, in order for them to be promoted. So all the information that we're sharing, it is actually in jaffabiz.com with all the brochures, correct? Like all the pamphlets and everything that we have, it's already listed, it's already updated. So you can go to jaffabiz.com and review that. And in order for someone to have an order to be processed, it has to be a commissionable item or $50 in retail sales. If not, the computer or the system will not allow you for you to submit that order. It will stay in the cart if it's less than $50, if it's not commissionable, right?
You got it.
And I believe the next question was, we do have a video that shows you how to share your URL, and it's in page 14 in the Action magazine, and you can share that with your clients as a QR code, and you can share with them so they can know how to go online and how to process an order directly from your online store. So that was a question too.
Excellent. Is that it?
That's it. That's what I have so far.
Love it. Okay, let's take us off and let's head back to the audience very quickly. So let me go back to the gallery view. All right, audience. How many of you had a couple of aha moments so far this morning in our first mini segment? And if so, what's your light bulb moment? Just open your mic. We're going to take 1, 2, or 3. Go ahead, Michelle.
Okay, I just am looking at the last slide with how to present to your team today to get them action steps to grow to the yearly recognition. So.
Excellent, excellent. So how many of you looked at it and went, okay, and didn't think about, those are what I do as a leader? Anybody relate to what Michelle said? You know what? That's worth you attending this morning, because those are the training topics. Those are the way they'll grow their income. So thank you for bringing that up. All right, somebody else who had a light bulb moment.
Okay.
Go ahead, Debbie.
Massachusetts is an awesome opportunity for growth. So.
Great view. When you look at those states, you're like, come on, right?
I'm coming to California meeting on Thursday, Jackie. So put me in.
I'm going to text you after, okay?
Yes.
So, oh my gosh, that's rock star. Did you have a baby?
She's in the hospital now since last night. So we're all waiting. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Okay, I'll text you later. That's awesome. I love it. Going through this first segment, light bulb moment. We got to get on the map, man. Got to get on the map. I love it. Thank you for that. Okay, one more. This is our third and ready to roll. What else? What else? Aha moments so far this morning. Go ahead, Betty.
I'll share.
Somebody else said I'll share. I'm going to go Gail and I'm going to go Betty. Thank you. And then we're done for that.
The aha moment, the brochures, I know we have them, but I don't address them often enough. So thanks for that revisit to dig them out and make them a part of our conversation, because I fail in that. I
get it. We get it. We get it. We get it. Please don't feel alone. How many of you relate to Gail? Those brochures are your training. Please don't work hard at your training. We work hard at training for you. We work hard at every brochure for you, so that all you have to do is be the wonderful human who shows them and listens and said, now, what do you see you like? Right? So I love that. So thank you. That is exactly what the intention was. Not, oh, here's the news. No, here's the new news for you. So I love that. Thank you. Okay, Betty, and then we're going to move on.
So I starred that also. We have a meeting on Saturday. So I starred that we need to talk about that on Saturday. And my aha moment goes back to Helen and trying to inspire my team to enroll people. I love the $50, you know, setting them a goal and then having a drawing for money.
just like
Honey.
Jaffrey's recognizing with money. Money
Yep.
is the sweet honey of this market today. So love that. Thank you. Vicki, I'm sorry, I see your hand up. Our ambassador has, no, okay. Gotcha, your hand's up. So we'll take that down. Okay, thank you so much for that. I'm gonna pause this segment because I wanna do this next training separately. We're gonna head into now your brain food. So get ready for segment 3.